At the beginning of the story, we are shown a very beautiful city where people are very fond of tea. There we see a teapad master in an old house who used to make small teapads with his wife, whose specialty was that their colour changed when tea was poured on them. Today the master makes a lady teapad, which he names Jang, but then his wife gets a heart attack, due to which the teapad falls down. Guillory runs away with it. Master's wife dies, and that is why the master sells all his teapads and closes his work. Then we are shown the same teapads at a tea shop, which the master had made. The shopkeeper comes to his shop. He tells everyone about the specialty of those teapots, that they change colour when water is poured on them. Everyone is happy to see this, but the shopkeeper does not pour water on one teapot, whose name is Tang. A girl starts pouring tea on Tang as well, but the shopkeeper stops her and tells her that it does not change colour. That is why I find it useless, and someday I will throw it away. Saying this, he keeps it aside. Then we are shown the night scene after all the people leave. All those teapots become alive. Tang is very mischievous. That is why he troubles other teapots. Then he goes to his friend Piggy, who always used to read the book of physics. Then all the teapots gather there and start calculating today's productivity, because they believe that the more times tea is spilled on them, the luckier they will become. And it also smells good. A teapot named Confag is very happy because today the most number of teas were poured on him. Tang feels bad because no one pours tea on him because of his colour not changing. Still, he pretends to everyone that he is very happy that he is different from everyone else. He sits on the window sadly. Piggy comes to him and explains him that colour is not everything, so you need not worry. But Tang tells him that I will change my colour by doing anything, so that my colour will also change when I pour tea. And now he starts dreaming that after changing the colour, everyone will start liking him. The next morning, we are shown a mini robot on the mountains, which is rolling from the top and coming to the city. It comes down through a ferry and collides here and there and reaches that tea shop. All the teas get scared after seeing it. Tang also falls down with that robot ball. That robot now gets activated, due to which everyone gets more scared. Tang gathers courage and asks that robot, "Who are you and where have you come from?" The robot had told them that I have come from the future after 3 years from today. Then he shows them a tunnel of light through which he came into this world, but Tang does not believe that he has come from the future. That is why he tells the robot that you have to prove it, because if you have come from the future, then you must know everything about the past. The robot sees with the help of its advanced system that a plane is going to pass from there. That is why he tells everyone that a plane will pass from here. After a while, when the plane passes from there, everyone believes that he has come from the future. Then the owner of the tea shop starts coming there. That is why all of them start going back to their place. Tang tells the robot to hide, due to which it hides under the table in the form of a ball, and all the teas get frozen. When a delivery boy comes there to give a parcel, he sprinkles tea on Tang, which Tang likes very much. Tang goes to that robot and asks him, "What is your name?" The robot tells him that I have no name. Then Tang names her Giola. Then he takes her aside and praises her, saying that you are very smart and you have come from the future. That's why you will know how I can change my colour. The robot scans it, but it does not get any results in its data. That's why it tells Tang that my knowledge is limited, but I can upgrade myself by returning home. Tang also likes this idea. He tells others that you don't know anything about yourself. That's why we will go to the future from where you came, and this will help you know your existence. And I will be able to find out how I can change my colour. The piggies had said that to go to the future, you have to open a mall. Tang and the robot now come out of the window to go to the future. The robot shows Tang the fairy fruit built on the hill from where it came, so both of them start moving towards the hill. They steal a child's toy and move forward through the wire. They have to face many problems on the way. But still, they somehow overcome all the problems and reach the fairy fruit. They go to the control room to turn it on, and turn on the fairy wheel and hang on it to reach the top. They see a ring, which they think is the ring through which they can go to the future, so they both cross the rings. But nothing happens, which makes them upset. The robot thinks that they have to cross the rings at a super speed, like this pistol, so they both cross the rings together. But they jump out of the ring and start falling down, and colliding here and there they reach a tree show where animals come to them, including an evil turtle. Tang explains them the whole thing, that they want to go to the future. If they don't know the way to go there, then the old tit tells them that you have to find a robot in the tree hole who will answer all your questions because he knows everything. But it is very difficult to reach there because he lives in the dark underworld. So you have to go down through the gutter where you will find a robot in the tree hole in the deepest part. Tang is also happy and he decides that he will reach the tree hole. The old grandmother tells them that you have to be careful because down there is the area of Flash bandits, whose lead is a squirrel named Flush, who has killed the boss T-Pet. Tang gets scared of this, but he gathers courage and goes inside the rocket to go to the underworld. They collide here and there and fall into the gutter. Tang sees there that the robot was following the order given by him. As he tells it to turn around, it starts turning around. Tang enjoys this a lot, but the robot gets angry with this, so he tells him not to do this. Then they start moving ahead. Robot is very sad. On the way, Tang finds a snow crystal ball which had a Ferris wheel. Tang gifts it to Robot and says that we both are friends. This makes him very happy, and he starts dancing. Then water starts coming in the gutter. Seeing this, both of them try to climb up, but they get swept away in the water and reach very low. Tang starts falling, but Robot saves him. There we see Piggy, who has an interest in physics. He takes his book and starts moving towards Tang so that he can also reach the future. There, Tang and Robot find two rats in the gutter who tell them that we are residents of this place and we live in this ditch, but this place is not safe for you. Tang told them that we are searching for Treehole, Maine. Rats tell them that this place is very dangerous because this is the area of flesh robbers, but you don't worry, we will take you to the safe Treehole, Maine. And taking both of them, he starts moving towards his base. He takes them to his mouse world, which is very beautiful. But here we come to know that both the mice had lied to Tang and both of them work for Flush, who is the same robber who used to damage the T-pads, and he had stolen very precious things and kept them there. Along with this, he has also kept many T-pads in the form of roses. When Tang sees this, he gets very scared. Flush tells the robot that I was searching for you since a long time. The robot asks him if he knows where I came from. Then Flush tells them that I had sent my two disciples, Motu and Patlu, to steal you in the world where the scientists were making you, but you were not able to be made completely. It was going to take 3 years. Just as my two lackeys were about to steal you, due to their stupidity, you slipped out of the lab. The scientists tried a lot to catch you, but you went down the hill, but since you were deactivated, you did not know anything, and I have been searching for you ever since. Tang sees Jiang there, which was the same tea tree that Flash had stolen. Tang had told Jiang that both of them were made by the master, but Jiang did not recognize him. Flash starts hitting Tang in anger, but the robot saves him, and he also frees Jiang, due to which the robot starts leaving from there, taking Jiang and Tang with him. Flash gives orders to his companions to catch them, but the robot cleverly escapes and starts leaving from there. But Flash catches Jiang's leg and catches him after making him fall far away. He also throws Tang down in the water. The robot gets angry when it sees Tang and starts hitting him, but when Flash tells it to stop, it stops because it is a voice command robot that works on anyone's command. That's why when Flash tells it to go back, the Geolite robot leaves to go to the factory where it was made. Flash is surprised and understands that the robot follows his orders, while Tang sinks in the water because it is made of clay, and even after trying hard, it is unable to get out. On the other hand, the robot also reaches the Robotic Research Center. Where an AI appears in front of it, the robot asks it if this is the future, then the AI tells it that this is a robot research institute. From this, the robot understands that it is not from the future. The AI tells it that you were created by scientists for household chores so that you can help people in their work. And a voice command chai was fitted inside you. That is why you follow everyone's command. The robot asks the AI that if I am not from the future, then how do I have a whole image in my system? The AI tells him that this is not a warm hole, but an image created due to your thermal imaging, motion capture. This makes the robot very sad. He sees many robots there, all of which, like him, used to follow this command. Oro AI activates all those robots, but the Geolite robot does not like all these. The AI says that I do not like to follow OD. Oro goes out of there through the vent to find his friend. The same Piggy is shown, who had reached the gutter while searching for Tang, but there also he is surrounded by Motu and Paddle Chew, who take him with them when they come to know that he is Tang's friend. Tang is trying to get out of the water, but he is unable to get out. Then a lumpfish comes, which was glowing. Tang gets scared of it, but then that lumpfish gets trapped in a faulty device. Tang helps him and takes him out so that Lumpfish comes out with his whole family. She comes there and takes Tang out of the water as she had become his friend. The same Flush had kidnapped Piggy and all his friends and is asking them about the Geolite robot. But when Piggy does not tell them anything, Flush starts tearing his favorite physics book, but even then he does not tell him anything. Tang starts moving forward again, but then Flush's henchmen see him and try to catch him, but then Geolite comes there and saves him, which makes Tang very happy. Now a fight starts between the robot and some rats. Tang and the robot together defeat them, which makes them happy. Tang tells the robot that we have to save Jian. The robot tells him that I cannot stay with you because Flush can control me again through voice command. Fyro tells him the whole story of how he reached the robotic lab where he found out that he is not from the future. The robot sees an ant which was stuck in the water, but the robot helps it and takes it out to the side. Fyro tells Tang that I want to ask the treehole man how can I stop myself from following the commands of others. Tang also gets very sad by his words, and now both of them set out to find the treehole man first. Both of them have a lot of fun during their journey, and by supporting each other, they come out of every problem. The robot comes to know that according to the map given by Grandma Turtle, they are about to reach the treehole man. Then they see many birds and animals there. Whoever is the treehole man, they are going to ask their questions. Tang and the robot also go with them. They are near a stage. When we reach there was a huge crowd. Then a lady frog comes and tells us that today is the birthday of the frog in the tree hole. So, to meet him, you will have to win over my frog players and come out from the other side. The one who wins can ask him questions. Everyone gets scared because whoever was going inside was coming out badly beaten. The robot gathers courage and goes inside. But the frogs catch him. Tang wants to help him and fights with all those frogs and saves his friend Robot. Tang wins this game and he is given the opportunity to ask a question from the tree hole. But here we come to know that there is actually a computer in the tree hole. Tang starts asking questions from that computer. But then the spoons of the flush come here, due to which all the animals start running here and there, and the bridge built above breaks. The robot also sees this and he tells Tang about this, but asks him to remain calm, due to which he goes off, and many things fall on him. Tang gets upset with this, but then a man named Shen comes there who used to work in the robotic lab. And that place was his storeroom. Geolai was badly damaged due to being buried under the stuff, but Shen fixes him. And when he goes out to get some, that is why he thinks that if he takes him to the wheel, then maybe he will be fine. That is why he takes him in a trolley and leaves from there. He somehow takes him to the robot after crossing all the difficulties. Now, due to the light, Geo's system gets damaged and he gets fixed again. Tang is very happy with this. Now both of them start talking together. Tang tells Geolai that there was no man in the tree hole but a website where people discuss their questions, but now I have to save Jiang. Geolai tells him that we will save him together, but Tang did not want the flush to harm him. So he presses Geolai's button and turns it off and hides him in the control room. Now Tang opens the water pipe on the side of the flush palace with the help of fishes, due to which water starts filling there and all the rats start drowning. Taking the opportunity, Tang frees all his friends and Jiang imprisoned in the cage, and all of them sit on the fish and get out of there. Tang and Jiang start going down in a gutter, but then Geolai reaches there who helps them and saves them from going inside. The Flash gets very angry seeing his palace getting destroyed. On the other hand, Tang asks Geolai, "How did you come here?" Geolai tells him that a guard in the control room turned me on by mistake. Tang's friends say these words to save his life. Tang comes to Master's house with Jiang, but then Flush comes there who takes advantage of Geolai being a voice command robot and starts attacking Tang and Jiang by controlling his voice. But then a gift bar given by Tang is taken out from inside Geolai, due to which glitches start coming in his system, and he remembers that Tang is his friend, and now he also breaks his voice command chip and starts attacking Flash by knocking him away and throws him away. Tang is happy with this, but Flash was not killed, and now he starts the gun. Geolai moves forward to save Tang and Jiang, but Flush starts attacking them. The robot breaks the door to get out, but the same Flash catches Tang's leg. The robot tries to save him, but when Tang sees that Xiaolai's hand is getting burnt because of him, he himself lets go of her hand and ends up falling into the furnace along with the Flash, and there is a loud explosion. And now the robot and Jiang also fall away. The next morning, it is shown that when the Master wakes up, he is surprised to see the furnace running again. When he looks in the furnace, he finds Tang, who has turned completely black. The Master remembers that this is the same new statue that he made with his wife, so he works on that statue again and colors it white. Jiang likes Tang's color very much. They both go out to find Xiaolai, but they see that he is completely broken, but the ants are collecting his parts because Xiaolai had helped an ant, so they take Xiaolai to Shen to get him fixed, and now Shen fixes Xiaolai again. Tang is happy to see him, and now Xiaolai starts increasing his knowledge from the net. And Tang was also happy with his new color, and this is where this movie has a happy ending. And guys, if you want to watch more such videos, then you can watch these videos by clicking on the end screen. Also, thank you from the bottom of my heart for liking this video and subscribing to the channel. Thanks for watching.